What's going on, guys? Durgills here. So November 25th, 2023 is the day the channel hit 1,000 subscribers. It's really the first big milestone for most YouTubers. I guess 100 was cool, 500 was cool, but like 1,000, that's the big milestone. That's the big one. I just want to say thank you. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for giving the channel a chance. So behind the scenes, doing YouTube and researching it, studying it, there's a lot that goes into it behind the scenes that goes into what I play, when I play it, the thumbnails, the descriptions, the titles, all that. I spend probably more time studying YouTube than I do actually playing games and uploading to YouTube. It's crazy. It's really a lot, but I love it. So in the grand scheme of YouTube, 1,000 is actually a very small number, but I am not taking this for granted at all. We're going to keep going. I'm going to see how far I can take this. It was actually a lot of work, like I was talking about. It's a lot of work just to get to this point, to 1,000. It's a lot of work, a lot of trial and error, a lot of figuring things out, a lot of failing. I'm especially happy that this happened because for a while there, it looked like I would never do YouTube again or never get back into YouTube. I thought I was done. I thought I was completely done with it. Thought it would never happen again. I posted a longer video about what I'm about to say a while ago. I've since taken it down because I just figured it just doesn't need to be there. But, 2022 was a pretty rough time for me. I fought depression. I dealt with anxiety, all kind of stuff. In short, I went through a divorce and it was not easy. It was not easy for anybody. So I was dealing with depression, anxiety, a ton of emotions. I didn't enjoy things that I used to enjoy anymore. So it was really hard to motivate myself to get back to doing this. Not to mention, I was kind of in a living situation at the time that was very uncomfortable to do YouTube. We'll get into that later about how long I took off from YouTube. But I am glad I'm starting back and we've reached 1,000 subscribers. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just know from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys. Thank you for clicking on that subscribe button, giving the channel a chance. Thanks to everybody who comments and gets involved with the community. I love the small community that we've grown so far, and I just want to keep that going. So although we've hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm still about 1,100 hours away from becoming a YouTube partner. So I still got work to do. So you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 hours of watch time in the past year to become a YouTube partner. And I think I'm just over 2,700 hours of watch time in the past year. But I've only gotten started again since September. So the fact that I almost have 3,000 hours of watch time since September is pretty good. So I expect the 4,000 hours to get here pretty soon. So if by some chance you've gotten to my channel because it says I've reached 1,000 subscribers and this is how we got here, if you're another YouTuber watching this video, I am going to go over my short journey so far. And I want to share it with my subscribers as well, what we've gone through to get to this point. I think it's just a fun video and I can go look back on it in several years and it'll just be fun to rewatch. So if you are a new YouTuber and you're looking for that first 1,000 subscribers, then what I'm going to say going forward, you could find some value in it. It's not a how-to video or anything like that, but you could find some value in it. First off, top 3 most subscribed to games. Number 3 is Resident Evil. I played the Resident Evil remastered version a while back. Not a lot of people actually watched my playthrough as it was happening, but a lot of people since then have come to the channel to watch the Resident Evil playthrough or certain parts of it because they get stuck in the game themselves and they come to see how to do certain things. And I've gotten a lot of subscribers from those videos. So if you're one of the subscribers that came here from Resident Evil, thank you very much. But I also want to let you know, I'm not going to be playing those type of games on this channel anymore. So if you are interested in seeing me play those types of games still, I do have a second channel. It's called Doug Games, and the link is down in the description. You can go follow that channel, and hopefully I'll see you over there. Now, the second most subscribed to game, even though it's very new to the channel, No Man's Sky is my second most subscribed game that I play. So the No Man's Sky community showed up for this new player and has been very helpful and encouraging, and I really appreciate that. I really do. So I'll be playing this game. I actually really love this game. So I'll be playing this game on the channel for a long time. I don't know how long. Everybody gets sick of games every now and then. and they just have to try something new. But like, I'm nowhere even close to being sick of this game. So we're going to play this for a very long time. And the number one most subscribed to game is The Infected. So there's a story with The Infected, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but it's not even close. But on the amount of people that have subscribed because of The Infected compared to anything else on the channel, it's the game I've played the most. I have the most videos on it. And I did a how-to video when this game first came out, and it got a lot of views, and I got a lot of subscribers from that. So if you're still here from my early days of The Infected, thank you. I'm going to keep playing The Infected going forward. I'm going to finish the current playthrough that I've got going right now. So now, how do we get to 1,000 subscribers? Let's just go over it. And this is, if anybody is a new YouTuber and you've gotten to my channel because of the title or whatever, this is the part that may be kind of valuable to you. I will start off and say there's no trick. If somebody did have overnight access, then they just have that it factor. Most people do not. Most people do not have the it factor. They do not have special touch. You know, you have to work at it. You have to fail. Trial and error, period. So this was my journey to 1,000 subscribers. So when I first kind of like said, hey, I want to do YouTube, there were moments where I'm like, hey, I'm just going to throw up a YouTube video and see what happens. And that's kind of what I did here. So I'd say like a brief moment in 2019 where I wanted to do YouTube, I played Conan Exiles. So here's the Conan Exiles video down here with the thumbnail. I made this video, did some editing real quick, put it up, not much thought to it, just trying something out. And then there were crickets for my channel for about 3 months. Yeah, good job, Doug. Way to give YouTube a go. So actually, this video isn't that bad. It's not. Like, some people liked it. It's fine. Yeah, but for some reason, I only did one video, and then I stopped. So then in February of 2020, I got a little more serious. I did about 8 videos in like a 2-week span. I even tried the forest here, but I did about 8 videos in like a 2-week span. And then I stopped again. See, this is what most people do on YouTube. They post a few videos, put a lot of time into it, nobody watches, and then they quit. This is pretty consistent in most things people do in life, whether it be working out in the gym or dieting. It doesn't matter. A lot of people, if they don't see quick results, then they give up. And I acknowledge that this has always been me in my life, but I got over it at some point. So I'm good now. So after March 5th, I stopped once again posting videos on YouTube, and I instead started streaming on Twitch again, which I streamed before I even tried YouTube. I streamed on Twitch for a few years. So about 3 months later, June 19th, 2020, The Last of Us 2 came out, and I played this on my stream on Twitch, on my Twitch channel, and then had the idea of cutting it up into like 20 to 30-minute episodes and start uploading it to my YouTube channel. I did this pretty consistently, as you can see here. I didn't put much thought into the thumbnails, of course, because they all look the same. And then I said, hey, let me change up the thumbnails. Yeah, so I did this pretty consistently, pretty much until the end of the game. So that was cool, and like nobody was really watching them. Over time, I mean, you can see the amount of views they have over here. Not a lot of views at all. And when I was first uploading these, when The Last of Us 2 first came out, they were really getting no views, like 1, 2, 3 views every video, if that. So we completed that series, or did, but somewhere in the middle there, I got a gaming PC, and I started looking at Steam and all these games, and I came across The Infected. So on September 19th, 2020, I uploaded my first video of The Infected. It was kind of just a video to show gameplay, and it was like a short review. And uploading The Infected at this time was kind of like a gamble. A lot of this stuff is a gamble, especially with indie games like this that aren't very popular. You're kind of putting money into it to buy it, hoping that it gives you big return, right? So it's kind of like a gamble. So that's what The Infected was at this time. And I did a video. It was a fun video. I showed it to a bunch of my friends, and they enjoyed it. They thought it was good editing. They thought it was kind of funny. Whatever. I was like, okay, I got some good feedback, so let me try this again. So I kept uploading videos of The Infected. So I was being pretty consistent with The Infected. I was enjoying the game. People started to comment. I started to get a few subscribers. I was like, hey, this is kind of cool. I'm coming in on this game at the right time, right? So then I decided to do this 10 things you should do first video in the Infected. There were literally no other videos on the Infected to show people how to get started. And again, that's a gamble because I don't even know if this game's going to be popular, if people are going to like it or what. But I was like, what the hell? We'll try it. So I did it. And over time, it's gotten over 16,000 views. And if we look at the statistics for it, if you see in here, I've gained 118 subscribers just from this one video. That is over 10% of the subscribers to my entire channel. So I think that's pretty good for one video. I wouldn't call this video, I wouldn't say it blew up, because 16,000 views, even though it's a lot for my channel, it's still not a ton of views in the grand scheme of YouTube, right? But this accounts for over 10% of the subscribers on my channel. But because of this video, my videos on the Infected started to get more views. If you see here, you can go here. This one gets 31 views. This one gets 48, 44. They stay pretty consistent there. This one gets 136, and this one gets 50, and it just keeps going up pretty consistently because people kept finding that video. So then they start watching it. So then I decided after one of the updates to start an entirely different world in the Infected. And this one over time has gotten like 3,000 views. So if we go look in the stats right here, I got 60 subscribers just from this one video. The ratio there is way better than the 16,000 view video. So people are actually watching my gameplay now. And at that point, the Infected kind of surged my channel and I started getting more subscribers. So let's rewind a little bit to November 16th. That's when we had our first 100 subscribers. I did a video on it, just talked, thanked everybody. That was cool. Fast forward to May 2nd, 2021. So roughly 6.5 months or so after my first 100 subscribers, we hit 500 subscribers. So that was cool. Made another video. I even had a new logo, everything. Well, as you can see, I've got another new logo, and this is going to be the final one. This is going to be the final logo for the channel, the one I have now. But yeah, so I did a 500 subs and a thank you video for that, just to thank everybody who had joined the channel. And that was really cool, and everybody was very appreciative. As you can see, it only had 91 views, but we had 28 comments on that video and almost 30 likes. So everybody came to congratulate me and say thank you and that they enjoyed the videos. Very encouraging, very motivating. I appreciated that 100%. So then after that, I tried dipping into many other games, indie survival games, doing first looks. I had some developers, indie developers, send me Steam keys in my email to get me to play their games. I played several of those. During that time, I played through Resident Evil 1, like I was talking about. I played Mass Effect 1. I played both Outlast games, tried indie horror games, all kind of things. I did Subsistence, 7 Days to Die, among others. There's tons of games on my channel. Only a few of them have kind of stuck to where I played a lot or have done a series on them. Then after April 13th, 2022, the videos just stopped. I was gone. No longer doing YouTube, no longer around, no longer on Twitter, no longer in my Discord. I had been thrown a nasty curveball in my life and I was dealing with it. So I talked about it briefly at the beginning of this video, but I was basically living with a friend on his futon, living out of duffel bags for about 8 months. I did have my gaming stuff over there in the room that I was staying, but it just wasn't a comfortable situation to be doing YouTube. Not to mention, I'd kind of lost all motivation and all enthusiasm and joy that I had for doing what I loved so much. It was a tough time. I was doing other things that I probably shouldn't have been doing to fill that void. You know, I'm better now. Not perfect, but I'm better now, just so you know. But let's fast forward all the way to July 11th, 2023. This was the first video I had posted in 15 months. So over a year break that I took. Man, I wish I would have just somehow would have just continued to record during those 15 months, because there's no telling where my channel would be by now. But life happened, and there was a 15-month void on my YouTube channel there. So on July 11th, I actually started streaming again instead of doing YouTube. And once again, I thought it would be a good idea to cut up my gameplay from my Amnesia: The Dark Descent playthrough and make it a series on YouTube. So I did. It was from my live stream, now on my YouTube. And as you can see here, I didn't care about thumbnails or anything. I just started uploading, and that's what you got, you know, straight from my stream. So I was back. I was hoping to hear from some people, and I did hear from a few people. There's a few people that even over the time that I was absent, I had a couple people reach out to me on Discord or on Twitter, say, hey man, where have you been? Everything okay? You know, so I appreciate those people, but no one was watching Amnesia: The Dark Descent. And why? After doing a lot of research and, you know, like I said, I study YouTube a lot. The way YouTube is these days, it's very niche oriented, meaning people that like these certain things go to this channel, and people that like these certain things go to this channel. So that is even true when it comes to video game genres. So the survival, crafting, open world genre of video games, the people who really love those aren't going to watch horror playthroughs or Assassin's Creed games or God of War. Now, I'm not saying that everyone is like that, because I know a lot of you play both types of games. A lot of you have probably played both The Infected and Assassin's Creed, and that's fine. I am talking and speaking of the majority of the audience. It's better to niche down and do one specific thing. So after I uploaded my Amnesia playthrough, I did a video. So it was a quick update, and it was titled, I Need a Second YouTube Channel. And I did. I created a second YouTube channel. So I know I've mentioned my second YouTube channel before, but I haven't really talked about the plan for it. So the plan for it was to play RPG, action, adventure games, and horror game playthroughs and stuff like that. Stuff that probably doesn't mix well with the survival channel. So here it is. I started uploading to this channel on September 8th, 2023, and it's simply called Doug Games. I just kept it simple, you know. And we've gotten 87 subscribers so far. So I think it's going pretty well for the short amount of time that I've had it. And I have the idea to go back and play old gaming franchises and popular franchises, games that have huge fan bases that I've never played, start at the first game and play them. All along the time, creating YouTube shorts. As you can see here, I've created some shorts to try to bring people to the channel so they may be interested in the playthroughs. So I've started with Assassin's Creed. Right now I'm currently playing through the very first Assassin's Creed, and then we'll move to the second one, and then the third one, and then so on. And this video here is just a random game that I decided to try. So I'll do like some first looks for new games and stuff like that as well. But that's what the second channel is for. Any of you guys are interested in that, would love to have you over there. Not interested in just gaining subscribers. I'm interested in people that are genuinely interested in watching these playthroughs. So if you subscribe, I would hope that you would actually watch, get involved, and stuff like that. So it actually helps the videos get pushed out to other people. Because simply having subscribers does nothing. It really doesn't. It's just a number. It's just a number. What you need is watch time, and you need engagement. So it's there if you're interested in these type of games. If not, totally understand. We'll head back over to the other channel. So on September 8th, 2023, I decided I am going to get serious about YouTube again. And I decided to start playing The Infected again. The game that boosted my channel in the first place. I decided to play it again. And so that's what we've been doing since. And then since then, we have added No Man's Sky, which has also boosted the channel. So you guys have been amazing, No Man's Sky people. I really appreciate it. Since I started uploading The Infected again, September 8th, and then combined with No Man's Sky and just a few other games that I've kind of mixed in here and there, I've gained 246 subscribers, During that time, that has gotten us to 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So if my calculations are correct, not counting the 15-month layoff, in total, it's taken about 24 months, 2 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. I feel like that's about the pace I should expect and be realistic of. So I'm actually proud of that, and I'm excited to move forward. So guys, once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you trying to get to know me, trying to help me in games, engaging, telling me you enjoy my content. No comment goes unread or unappreciated. Just want you to know that. So here's to the future of the channel, and hope it just keeps going on. I hope it snowballs at some point and we just keep going, because that's really what I want to happen. All right, that's it, guys. I will see you in the next gaming video. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday, and I hope your upcoming week goes well. Take care.